I'm very comfortable with my sexuality or bisexuality. I've never viewed it as something odd or negative or positive. It's just been a part of me since I was pretty young. I haven't been treated differently, but I remember when I was little, I was probably 8, maybe a little younger than that, when I came to the realization that I also liked girls. I was mortified. I was completely, because I grew up in a household that was very accepting of all people. Still, when you're little, you're not taught about how it's okay to feel a certain way about anybody. And I was really scared because I thought that I was a freak. And I don't remember when I became okay with it, but it wasn't outside forces making me feel bad about it, but I guess indirectly it was, like society. I don't know. But I remember being mortified. I get made fun of jokingly by my friends and stuff, or like being a lesbian or something like that, but I don't know, I don't feel like I get treated differently in a bad way. I feel my biggest issue, not issue, but the way that I feel about what you basically just said in the project is that people like me or that look like me or act like me aren't portrayed as commonplace like we were talking about earlier. They're not, here's this person that looks and acts this way, but they can be a main character just like somebody who looks, someone who has like long brown hair and wears like plain clothing and doesn't have any piercings. There's no reason that just because I have all these things going on, I can't be viewed as, or people that look like me can't just be treated like a normal protagonist. It has to be this token thing. Yeah, that's the character trait that the focus of their character is based around. The fact their sexual orientation is the focus of their character trait, which seems weird to me in a society that's so progressive, or at least I'd like to believe that we are. We can't just view it as part of who they are, not who they are. Maybe, I feel like what younger adolescent girls see really affects them, because you see in magazines and like in the media all these girls that are really, really skinny and all fit this very specific body type, and you're just teaching little girls that that's what they should look like. And I do think that people of that age copy it. Maybe adults do too, and we just don't. It's more subconscious, but I think that it's a big problem in a lot of ways. As much as I don't like being preachy in that sense, but I do think that different kinds of women should be more widely represented. Like alternative, I'm a big fan of alternative beauty, and I feel like it's not well represented in the mainstream media, and I hope that one day it will be. So it makes sense. I mean, it's kind of striking to have pink hair and your nose pierced, but that's not my personality. It's just the way that I like to present myself based on what I find aesthetically pleasing. And film kind of, it'd be cool if film were more, I don't know, if it displayed that a little better, I guess. Because when you have a protagonist that looks like this, it's not, I don't know how to eloquently word this, but like, it's definitely one of the main focuses, that they look like this for a reason, because their personality is a certain way. But like, you know me really well, and I'm not that weird or different or anything, or violent or whatever that might entail.